Winner! What's that?
Yeah. All right.
Inception.
We're going live right now.
He's over here. He's got his phone going live too.
So, no.
Hey,
I'm just doing a short.
Oh, just a short. That's all. What's up, guys? Appreciate you guys tuning in. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the channel. We're talking Hot Wheels today and something unique, the Diecast Convention, which we don't do very often. So, can you like... Oh, there.
Hey,
Okay.
who are you?
Oh.
Who's that again?
I'm DJ iWeb. Who are you?
G-Funk Retro.
Okay.
Dr. Flyfisher in the house.
The Weber
Okay.
brothers officially in the house. Okay.
Yes.
So this weekend, James and I went to the Diecast Convention in
I missed you guys.
Las Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was about to say that. Like, sorry you couldn't make it. You know.
Well, next year we won't have a birthday bash for this guy, so we'll all.
The week before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were together, had a lot of fun, but yeah, we'll make sure. This would be an interesting thing to for all three of us to go together down there, and it wasn't. I mean, it's only 5-hour drive for us, so it's a lot more convenient than going to LA or
That's true.
Nashville or something like that to go to Nationals. So
That's
it's
true.
definitely something that I think we could do and put it on our radar. And where I only work like 2 hours from there every other week, it's definitely something I could see going to again.
Yeah, I can definitely see going to it again. There's some pros to this convention versus the LA convention. There's some cons. There's some things that I feel should be worked out. So hopefully people at the Diecast convention watch this, and again, this is just our feedback. We're no experts.
Well,
but
I gotta say, the staff and the individuals that we met, spot on.
Yeah.
Some of the nicest people.
Yeah.
Just great people.
Yeah.
As far as the logistical part of the conventions and people running around and doing things and the upstairs and the downstairs.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot different than the LA convention.
So I'll say in LA, I feel like they were a little bit more high strung. All the employees or volunteers. They were a little bit more chill at the Diecast convention, but I feel like LA was a little bit more tight, a little tighter,
Yeah.
especially like with the schedules and things like that. It was pretty prompt.
Yep.
Whereas Diecast convention, some things leaked over into other things. We can talk about the custom contest and kind of the outline of that and everything. Like it was like it'll be around this time. Judging is around this time. Show up when you feel.
Yeah. Kind of was the Islander feel where it was like, hey, when we get to it, we get to it.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
cool. But that being said, like I feel like it needed a little bit more structure. But everyone was very nice. Everyone was helpful in the fact if they didn't know the answer, then they knew who to refer you to, which was nice.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. Yeah.
How did this one compare to in size? I mean, it was in Vegas. It's what, half the size of the LA one. It's not a national one. It's more
I'd
of
say
a
half.
local.
Well, I'd say half, but you know what? There were some pretty good crowds there compared to other places where, like when we went to LA, I didn't feel like it was ever crowded.
but I feel like LA's venue was like 4 times the size.
That's what I mean. So they had it in a smaller hotel that even a couple days before, I couldn't get a room there. So
Yeah.
they had taken literally the entire hotel, or at least it said that they were booked out,
Yeah,
the entire hotel.
I like.
Convention Center.
I kind of like the congested feel of it. It made you feel like, oh, there's a lot going on. But then when you actually broke down the schedule, so here's a bit of an opportunity I think for the Diecast convention is, I feel like there's a handful more to do at the LA convention than the Diecast convention. But the Diecast convention had some unique things with like bringing in some actual celebrities, right? So in Fast and the Furious, Chad, or it's not Chad. Man, what is his real name is Chad. Anyways, the mechanic.
Jesse?
Which guy? The
Jesse?
Jesse.
Jesse. Yes. There you go.
So Jesse was there. I met Jesse, really nice guy, by the way.
Yeah.
But so it was cool to have some we have Diecast, and then they kind of stretched out a little bit to some other like Eric Estrada was there. Some of
Yeah.
It's
From
a stretch, but
Chips? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I
it was a
love that
stretch, but it was
show.
cool.
He doesn't know about chips. That's the funny
Oh
thing
my
about
gosh,
it
I used
is.
to watch
No,
that all the
I
time.
do know. I just don't really care about it.
What about John Baker? Was he
No,
there?
John wasn't there. I asked Eric
No.
about it, and he said no, John's not here, and that was about it. That's all he said. But
He seemed a little high strung.
he did. He had his manager there. That was anyway. Yeah, there were a lot of different. If we think about the fantasy part of Diecast, there was a gal from Dukes of Hazzard.
Yep.
Right, Sergeant
Daisy?
Daisy was there. Yeah, but she's like.
Is she like 80 now?
90.
There was there's multiple there were multiple Dukes of Hazards, right? So
Or was it the cousin or whatever?
no, it was Daisy.
Oh, it was Daisy.
Yeah.
Was her white Jeep there?
No,
No.
No.
You mean OJ's Bronco?
No, it was a white Jeep, like a CJ7.
No,
That's what she
Oh,
drove.
no.
I'm
I know what
pulling-
you're talking about, but no. Actually, now that I think about it, that would be a good car for them to. But you know how the whole Union Jack and everything has now become tableau that they can't put that on anything.
Well, she just had a screaming eagle on her Jeep, not the flag, not the Confederate flag.
You are right, Warren. So if they could relate the two
Watch that show
without
too.
without putting Dukes of Hazzard emblems and stuff all over it, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
But good memory.
So why did you go there, Ian, specifically?
Yeah. So I wasn't originally planning on going to this convention until after LA. I felt inspired to build or let me back up. I felt inspired to test my abilities in customizing and do something different. And push my limits with, when you think about customizers, you have like the fabricators, like me, I'm a fabricator. You got the painters, you got the wheel swap guys, you got the engravers, you got the guys that like use lights, you got pinstripers, there's so many avenues, so many different skill sets when it comes to customizing. And I'm like,
Hey, get over here.
I want to do as many as I can into one custom and make something as I don't want it like over the top. I want it very clean and to look simple, but be just rocked full of details. So that's what I built in the Wonka Mobile. Is there someone on your end you wanna bring into the show? Warren?
What's that? Do I want to
Someone walked in?
She left. It was
Eh,
wifey. She doesn't want to be on camera.
no worries.
That's all right. That's all right.
She's shy.
So, Ian, your thoughts were that you wanted to maybe even compete against some other diecast artists.
Yeah.
That would
Different
only
different classes.
Well, they would only probably attend this show, whereas the LA is a Hot Wheels convention.
Yeah.
It's not a diecast show. M2 was represented a little bit there, but you wouldn't see.
I get what you're saying. So with this, it's a custom diecast competition versus a custom Hot Wheel competition.
You see the difference?
So when you're talking like a custom M2 already has more details than anybody else, right? And so almost they got a leg up against a Hot Wheels guy because a Hot Wheels is not as detailed. So to be able to take a Hot Wheel, which is what I did, and put enough detail to win at a custom diecast contest is you would think more competitive.
That's what you would
You
think.
would think.
That's what you would think. But I got to tell you, in seeing a lot of the cars there, I saw a lot more detail in the LA convention than I did see at the diecast convention.
Yeah.
So, a lot more really amazing paint jobs. I mean, like we were talking about this. If you just look at the paint from a scale of 0 to 100, there were so many 100s at LA.
Yeah.
And there was only a handful of 100s at this one.
Yeah. In fact,
on just the paint.
Just the paint. I wouldn't say there's any hundreds in Vegas with
so.
paint.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of really good customs. I'm not trying to like insult any other customizers.
No, there was some amazing work.
So it was a little bit different, but I wanted to go test my skill set there. And so I'll show you the custom I brought out there specifically for that. I did. So here you go.
By the way, I know James is a little bit sad, and I myself am a little bit sad that we did not get a preview of the Wonkamobile, but
Speak for yourself, bro.
I understand. Oh, you're not mad. Oh, you wanted to be surprised. Okay,
No,
not
I'm
mad.
kidding. I'm kidding. More. I did not get a sneak peek. What I would say. So, Ian, have you ever done anything with lights before?
I have, but not for a while, and not to that caliber.
Because not only did this have headlights, but it had tail lights too.
Yeah. So a little bit more to why this what went into this custom again. First glance, you're like, oh, that's a pretty basic custom, looks good, right? And that's what I wanted is like super clean, very fine details that as you inspect further, you're like, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, right? So the big one is the body work, right? So when you're talking, the original, here's what it did look like, right? And to be able to make that look seamless was quite a feat. In fact, this middle piece took me 3 tries to get in, and then the sanding of it took probably 9 or 10 tries to get this smooth enough that it looked like one piece. So a lot went into this.
You said
Just that.
You said it took from LA 2 months ago. Well, sorry, I
LA
guess
was
LA was in October, but it took
Yeah.
you almost
4
2
months
months
Right.
to put this together.
Yep, it was 2 months. The grill here, and this is actually one of the grills I did not use. It took me 3 tries to get the grill right, which was aggravating. It drove me friggin' crazy because I kept messing it up. These are all hand cut, and polished and to get on there. Let me see. There was an engine one I wanted to show. I don't know where it's at. There's a shot of like just the engine, but
Yeah, and you have the chain and
yeah,
the
here we go.
three sprockets.
This will work. So this is like the back of the engine. You can't even see that, but that's on there, right? Um, so to be able to get the engine on there, then again you have the final shot here. I'm really proud of this one. I was super pumped to let it be showcased out at the convention. So this one took first. Second place was my rat rod. I don't have a picture readily available. Dad's car won best in show, and then the Ectos.
Meaning that all the people that were there voted, and by a landslide, it said.
That's what the guy in charge of it told me. It's by a landslide.
Dad's car won.
And here's a bit of an opportunity for the Diecast Convention. Again, like I had a blast. I'm very grateful. I'm very honored that I placed and did well. I almost got a bit of anxiety with the custom contest. So the custom contest was 9 to 5, and so I go in and I said okay. And I was there the day before. There's a couple customs already there on the table. Kids are coming in, picking them up, walking around. There's no one in there in charge. These are customs. Like, can you imagine someone just coming in and like, oh, the Wonkamobile? Like, what? You're gonna pick it up? Like, you're gonna roll it around? Like
they'll launch it off the track
there.
because there was a track nearby.
Yeah, I mean it's and I don't mean to
They're
be
racing it.
Yeah, I don't mean to be a douche or anything, but it's my artwork, right? And so imagine someone going and coloring on a painting. That's kind of what it's like. I didn't want fingerprints on it. I wore gloves when I took it out and in. So a bit more security, and I expressed that on Friday. I said, can we make sure there's people in here? Can you put some signs? And they were doing the coloring contest on the cars right by the custom. So like the kids are on the, like if the kid pulls the tablecloth, then it pulls my customs off onto the ground. And so I'm like, so anyways, I said, when is judging? They said, okay, it's at 2:00. I said, okay. So I brought my custom in at 12:30. I waited. And then right after judging judging didn't happen until about 3:30. So about 4:00, then I took my customs out. So my cars were there from 12:30 to 4 when the contest was 9 to 6 o'clock ish. And mind you, even after that, there were still customs there. So when we're talking the people's choice, my car wasn't there the whole time to be judged or to be voted upon. It was only there from 12:30 to 3:30, and then I took it out, right? So the fact that Dad's car won, and they said it won by a landslide, means that in that pocket of time, most people had to have been voting for Dad's car. Now I'm gonna add one more piece that I was actually really proud of. So I sat in there for a while. I sat in there majority of the time with my, not like hovering over my custom, but I was there so that, and there was a couple times kids were like, in fact, in the very front, whoever it is, there's a truck and a trailer with another car on the back, and a kid comes up, grabs both of them, picks it up. I'm like, yo, no, that's not. Oh, and then the mom's like, oh, sorry. I'm like, where is the security? Anyway, so I strategically placed mine in the back, which if we show you pictures, you'll see.
Like in the very back where you would have to reach over 4 or 5 cars to get to Ian's.
So anyways, I'm in there, and I see these guys come up, and one has Auto World on his shirt, and one has White Lightning or Johnny Lightning on his shirt. So diecast, right? And so they work for him. So I see him, and they're kind of looking. They're looking, and they're like, "Huh, customs, okay, whatever." And then you can see, so the guy that had Auto World, he sees my cars, which are all in the back, and he goes, "Oh!" And he takes out his phone, and he leans forward, and he's out taking pictures of just my cars. And I was like, "Wow, like that was awesome to witness, right?" And so then after, I'm like I wanted to know what they do for that, and so I was like, hey guys, how's Johnny Lightning treating you? How's Auto World? And they're like, oh, it's great. And I was like, what do you do over there? And he goes, oh, well, I'm a designer at not Johnny Lightning. And I was like, dang, that's awesome. Like the designer wanted to go take a picture of my car. So it was just a cool moment, a memory I don't want to forget. So I figured I'd mention it on here. But overall, it was a great experience. Ended up taking home 3 first places and a second, which is awesome. And they had great
3 first place.
They had great thank you.
Come on, Warren, bring it.
I keep saying that the best customizer west of the Mississippi.
That's what I've been saying.
Well, I want to know who's west of or east of the Mississippi that you think's better.
So they did have.
Don't matter. I'm not talking about the east side. I'm talking about the west side.
That's right. The west side's where it's at. They did have some really cool trophies. What kind of sucked is like some of them are kind of scratched from. I feel like they were rushed at the end when it came to where are you at, Warren? Where are you at? There you go. They were kind of rushed at the end when it came to delivering the trophies. So they were like taking them out and like, okay, the winner, and taking them out and okay, the winner.
Well, realize that it's also 1:30 in the morning, right?
Yeah, 1:30 in the morning, or it was like 12:30. But my point is, they had a Diecast Hall of Fame dinner ceremony that they could have easily for 10 minutes given away the Diecast custom trophies because everyone was there. Everyone was at their tables. Everyone looked nice. Like they had a stage, a mic. Like it was like when we were in LA. Like it would have been phenomenal. But instead they waited till the very end. It was rushed. Everyone had already left because everyone was tired. I was exhausted and I'm trying to stay up trying to stay for that. So a bit of an opportunity there. Again, I appreciate it. I feel like the end was a little rushed.
And it was supposed to be at 11 o'clock. So you can imagine an hour and a half later is when it actually happened.
Yeah.
And it lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So again, I loved being there. I loved the format. But it was definitely a lot in a small space and an allotment of time.
Yeah. Now, what was really cool, one of the cool things that we experienced there that we didn't experience in LA was M2 was there. And if you guys know Sean, the face of M2, big, nice beard, white beard, he loves to give stuff away. And my guy gave away 6-7 cars, and we were lucky enough to find 2 of them.
Yeah. So Sean has been doing this for the number of years, but we've never been to the same convention that he's been at. And so I told Ian early on, I said, hey, make sure you're up to speed and that you have them on your Instagram, notifications, bells. And for all of you out there that love the M2s, excuse me, follow them on Facebook, follow them on Instagram, follow them on YouTube. And they have contests, but they also have amazing drops and information.
Yeah.
And Sean was just like one of the guys.
Yeah.
We sat there and talked to him for a little bit, but here's a really unique opportunity where we saw this video.
Here we go. Here's the video. So you placed it on a Coke machine, and then you can see right there was I don't even know if you could pause it, was a room number. So you had to figure out what floor the room number was on to be able to find that car. Okay. So
I was somewhere else on room 2, or I was on floor 2 or 3.
Yeah. So floor 2. So I see it. I'm at the other end of the convention, and I see it, and I see the Coke machine, and the room's like 512. And in my mind, I'm like, level 5, right? So
I was in the stairwell.
Yeah.
And I could hear somebody running. Now they had already done something, and I was like, "Is that Ian and Tony that are running?"
Yeah.
And sure enough, I wait, and Ian opens up one of the doors, and here he goes running.
I'm like, level 5.
I go running behind him, and let's show the footage. This again, we're trying to find this free car, thinking, "Hey, let's find this car. And here we go.
Hold on. Let me make it front and center here.
Yeah. We just got on to level 5.
Coke machine. Yeah.
Coke machines. And you see, I got a bag of goodies already. I'm like, where's the Coke machine? Oh, it's not there. No, he put it in the very back.
We're number 9.
It's the truck. The chase truck.
Let's go. Hold on. High five.
Anyway, thank you again to Sean from M2 for just being the guy that he is.
Yeah.
For the company, the way he runs his company, for the detail that they put into their cars.
Yeah.
And then the feedback. We sat through an hour of just discussion and some things that are coming that were amazing to be able to look forward to and get excited about.
I agree. It was awesome. We sat in they had a question and answer and a sneak peek of M2s and what's coming. It was awesome. Sean's awesome. And I've, you know me, I'm a Hot Wheels guy, but I've got a newfound respect for M2 and those castings. So you found one. Our buddy Tony that came, he found one. He was super excited about that. So all in all, you know, it was very eventful with M2. So convention was a win. I plan on in the future trying to attend some more. You know.
Yeah, and there's more celebrations and different things to come that we're going to talk about the convention that we just.
I mean, I got a box full of cards here. We got signed. We got a bunch of e-sheets to go through.
Meeting designers and different things.
Yeah, lots of fun times that we'll talk about in the future.
Even that lightsaber was just amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll talk about
those. Now, Ian, that you've conquered LA and Vegas, now you're gonna have to go east of the Mississippi.
I gotta hit up Ohio. Yep.
We're gonna have to do it. It's just gonna have to be the trifecta, like the horse race. Isn't that like the Triple Crown?
The West Side is not big enough for you.
I'm a little undefeated.
We're gonna call it the Triple Crown. In search of the Triple Crown.
That's right, the Triple Crown.
We'll keep the boys posted on the chat. We ought to start like a GoFundMe.
Well, I know the chat's gonna go crazy because I can see we've got customizers. I see Ben in here. I see BJ. Like,
Triple Crown.
No, and honestly, they both do amazing work as well. And I'll say this, just with customs, before we move on, that it's all subjective. And you know, I could be, you know, or when judging something like that, it's really hard. It's art. How do you judge art? Because it's art, right? Like, one person could see something that someone else doesn't see. One person could love something that someone else doesn't see. I know that my style is way different than anybody else's. Like, I know that. And a lot of people don't like my style or don't understand it. And that's okay, right? So, you know, it just so happened that, the judges at this one, appreciated what I did, and I feel honored to have won. So
And
thank
shout
you.
out to those judges because there were some great cars there. We loved seeing.
Yeah.
Was there more cars there than there was at the LA?
No.
No.
LA had a little bit more. But both Albert and James, shout out to you guys. You guys were in there defending. You wanted to make sure that they were, especially after I voiced my concerns. Albert's like, no, you're right, and I'm gonna take that seriously. And he goes, I'm definitely gonna make sure that we have someone in here, and he did. There was someone in there going forward every minute after that. So, okay, what's up next on the dock?
What's next? We got. Well, we've been talking about all you guys. I mean, we got what's in the bag. Is that you want to do
What's
that?
in the bag? What's in the bag?
What's in the bag?
Come
on, the boys want to see what's in the bag.
Oh, the comments are flowing through. We have 322 people in here. Flowing, there we go. What's in the bag?
So we got a very big bag. But before we do that,
what?
Oh. Hold up.
Before we do what's in the bag.
I know that's important, but this is more important. We have a new variant of the surf crate.
Nice. How much was that?
I got that for
$3.
So it was actually $3, but it was this is an 04.
Yeah.
It's getting open right now.
Oh, he cracked it.
Uh-oh.
Guess where it's going, baby?
Oh, right on the shelf.
Oh, right there. I got a spot for it. Right next to the other blue ones.
Man, that's a sick collection. Hey. I saw at Dollar General, they have a little go to the arts and crafts section, and they got a thing that holds 6 Hot Wheels. I mean, I don't think it's meant for Hot Wheels, but you can stand it up and display it and open it and close it like a little plastic display. That might be something worth looking into. Okay.
Good tip.
All right. So
this bag right here cost $5.99.
$5.99.
That's a good deal.
It's loaded.
Whoa.
This thing's loaded. Let me just dump it.
Wait, I see a Stomper? No, those are monster trucks. Sorry.
That hauler is pretty sweet.
We got, whoa, look at that.
Those are monster trucks.
Is that the shark car behind it?
We got JD. Oh, we got another JD and another JD.
Oh, trifecta and a trailer.
Trailers to go with it. Look at that, Warren. You got to have trailers to put the cars on.
There we go.
Okay, so give us some favorites out of this.
So most of this stuff right here is for kids. Oh, get off there. There we go. Like kids that are really small.
Toddlers, you mean? Is that the word that you're looking for?
Mini babies.
Oh yeah, you might like that one.
Yeah. Ooh. Love the Lamborghinis. Let's go.
But we gotta go somewhere real quick.
Where are we going?
We're going
somewhere.
So I think I teased you guys about the JD collection.
John
Deere collection.
Yeah.
And I wanted to show you.
You got a new spot?
Oh!
Did you buy a John Deere collection? Or is this what you've just collected over the years?
This is probably the last year. So basically what I did was, whenever I get something, especially this little stuff over here, I don't know if that's the 164 or the
164.
I would just put it, in my closet or in my garage, I should say.
Yeah.
And so I was like, so usually what happens on something like this is I don't collect John Deere per se. I just collect it to resell it. So I just keep it, and then after 3 or 4 months, I usually I don't have a lot that big, and I'll just put it on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, nice.
And
a little fine sell, resell.
A bulk.
Well,
bulk action.
It's like out of any given bag, I'm gonna have 50% or 70% of it, which is crap. James, I'm gonna have one or two pieces that I like,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna have two or more, or another 10% or something that I can resell, and then just make some extra money, and then keep it going. So yeah, so that's the John Deere collection. So probably what I'll do right after this is I'll uh, post it on Marketplace. I'll just put John Deere
Lot.
collectible set, whatever lot of.
Yeah.
There's like I don't know how many pieces there. Probably 50.
Well, we'll put it out in the universe and let the people know you got a John Deere lot for sale.
50 or 70.
Yeah.
So this is not the first time. I mean, I have sold other lots before, just not this big. But it seems like every time we open a bag, there's one John Deere.
That's right.
So what does something
there
like
you
that
go.
go for, bro?
Would something like that go for?
Yeah.
If you did
That
all
big
those
lot?
pieces, what would you do?
Probably I'll probably ask 250, something like that.
Yeah. And you're making what?
Yeah.
Double, triple your profit?
Oh yeah, yeah. Most of that stuff in there, I mean, comes out of a bag that's. I mean, I would say I don't have more than $1 or three into any one of those.
Yeah. Well, it's a
pieces.
good turnaround, you know.
We got a new. There was a new face.
We got
right
some
behind
new faces here. So Jaylee and Emmett, you guys want to say hi?
Hi.
Hey, why don't you tell us what you think of Uncle Jamie's car when he pulls it out of this box? Okay. So you got this box in the mail and you don't know what's in it.
I don't. I thought this morning or this afternoon when I got home. Oh!
Holy cow!
I think I did something right because I just got not one, not two, three.
4.
So my buddy Charlie,
4 Lambos.
my buddy
Wait, where's the
Charlie on
puppy?
the Countach King, he would love all of these. But sorry, buddy, these aren't for sale.
I think I know what Emmett wants.
Oh goodness. Okay, go ahead. Hurry it up.
See, one for James,
I'll
one
beat
for
it.
Ian, one for Warren, and one for who's the other guy?
Charlie.
So
Charlie.
there it was.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't know you got 4 of them.
I didn't either.
Well, here we go. Was this the? No, this was selections, right? So you could get 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. So that actually is a good segue
This
to.
is the one that we already showed, right?
Yeah. That's a
That's
good
the blue
segue
Lambo?
into my box. You want to see my box?
Yes.
Okay. How about this?
First.
Guess the value of this box.
200. 200.
200. What do you think, Emmy?
5,000.
5,000.
5,000. And we have no idea what's in
You
the
don't know
box.
what's in it.
Try
So
to
it's
think.
it's
Do
heavy.
you know what's in it?
Yes.
I would say that it's invaluable. Like
What is
there's if it has
what is
any
it?
customs in it at all.
It
Wait,
it
who
does
did it come
have
from?
no. That's irrelevant.
My
Oh,
guess
okay.
is the
Okay,
Bugatti
just what's in it?
Chiron.
Just
Yeah.
My guess is the Bugatti Chiron.
Okay. He thinks the Bugatti Chiron's in here.
yeah. I'm just gonna say you can't put a value because if there's one.
Give us
custom in there-
give us a dollar. Give us a dollar.
All right. Let's just say
500. I'm gonna say 500.
500, 200,
I'll say
5,000.
I'll put $1,000 in there.
Okay.
Actually,
Emmett is the closest one.
$5,000.
Whoa.
Emmett is the closest one.
Whoa.
You ready? You want to see what's in here?
What's in it?
So I got these shelves up here. We'll quickly. Boop. Okay, so I installed these shelves. You can see my customs up there, and I got some free space. And so the plan is to fill that up. Boop, boop. Oh, a little bit left. A little bit left. The plan is to fill that up. So I went and I grabbed a bunch of my acrylic cars.
Oh.
Not all of them. But I've got
You got so much.
Wow.
2 layers of acrylic vehicles in here, including, not limited to, and including
The gold combi.
the
that
gold combi.
itself
gold
is
M&M car.
1,500 easily.
1,500 right there.
The gold M&M car.
Yep, we
Yeah.
How
got
much is this actually worth?
we got
Oh,
so
yeah.
the special edition. What
Right.
year was this? 2013 Chevy
Yeah.
Camaro. So you only got this from the dealerships, except for me.
You even got like some period correct stuff in there too.
Yeah, we got the Ecto one from the San Diego Comic Con.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
We got-
give us a 5-second explanation how you got some of those.
Oh man!
Did you trade for them?
So the Camaro I got on a Twitter contest. I traded for the San Diego Comic Con Ecto.
Ed car.
The Ed car I bought, and then I've got like, so this is limited to 750 pieces, and I think I have
The
8 or 9 of them. Yep.
But there's some of them that are even painted differently. Like,
So that was what year was this one?
this is one of Ian's jam.
So
castings, the
you
School
have-
Busted.
You have year 1, year 2, and year 3. So we have the dairy delivery, we got the ice cream truck, and then we got the school busted. So I mean, at any point we could spend 30 minutes reviewing darn near any of these,
Yeah.
let alone all of them. But I did say I had 2 customs in here, so let me just show you real quick the box. Okay, 2 layers deep. So anyways, I wanted to get a quick thought on what do you think I should put up on the shelf. So combi, the ones I'm not sure about, I got like the Captain America. I'm not sure. I got the Mexico Convention 510. I think that needs to go up.
That would be one that would definitely to go up. The Raptor, I think, needs
Yep.
to go up.
The period correct. I got
The
the
Bugatti Chiron.
I wish Lancia. I got the Lamborghinis, the 41 Willys that we talked about, the Christmas car.
Could probably do something like the top. They're the 10 most expensive.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Top shelf. Top shelf.
Sure, come on and say hi, then you guys can beat it. Okay. All right. So here's my 3 kids. They all want to say hi. All right, beat it.
Beat it,
Go on, baby.
Bailey.
This is Weber Brothers, not Weber freaking
no Weber offspring.
Go, honey. Thank you.
Weber Plus.
We don't have enough room on our thing for all the Weber offspring.
We don't even have close to it. There are some people that are voicing in. The gold M&M is definitely getting some.
It'll go up. It'll go up for sure.
Yeah, and we might have to find some blowns to put up there too.
Yeah, because we're missing one.
Yeah, we.
But we'll talk about
We'll
that
talk about
on
that.
another day.
Another show.
Another day. We're
That's
one
good.
blown delivery
Glad
short.
you can display them now. Now you can see them and appreciate them more.
It's been years. So
That's one of the things about having the garage here. I can come in here and just kind of look, and although my collection is far less valuable, I would say, but it's gratifying just to see, like, oh yeah, I remember that car and I remember that car.
well, the longer you do it, the more you get, and then some end up being more value than others. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, so to be able to pull some of the treasures out and put them up on display, I'm excited about.
Yeah, and that's probably over what, 18 years. That box right there. What's the earliest one?
I don't know yet.
Yeah,
We'll figure it
We'll
out.
have to
We'll
figure-
talk about it in the future when we decide on what goes up. So, yeah, that's what I got. What else? What's next on the dock here, bro?
You know, that was pretty much it. Although we need to talk about this. There's a little update here on the awesomeness of the gray Mercedes. So I got it this week, and I put it right up, and then I put a main line next to it. But I like it. I know that you're not so happy with it. I think what did you call it, a fart or something like
a
that?
fart. You want to know what's
Which
funny?
I would ask you to please apologize.
Negative. You want to know what's funny?
You're
YouTube
affirming your belief.
flagged my video as inappropriate because I called that car a fart.
See, you shouldn't have said
They
that.
did.
He's
So-
gonna have to go back and censor and remove it.
Man, YouTube,
Call it a different F
You're
word.
getting soft. You're getting soft, YouTube. But no, hey, listen. The convention was awesome. We're excited to come back and report. We have a lot to still talk about the convention. We got some segments we'll talk about on Sunday, so we will be live on Sunday night. Back to our regular programming, but we felt it important to do this one because we missed Sunday and we had a lot to talk about. So.
Yeah, and it'll probably be a little bit of a later show, some family dinners and stuff like that this Sunday. But yeah, we'll get to you Sunday night.
Yeah, maybe 6, 7 o'clock Mountain. So set your calendars. But as always, we appreciate you coming to the show. Make sure you drop a like and comment below. And there's a little bell right there. Hit that bell because then when we go live, then you'll be able to tune in.
Yeah, and hopefully we're gonna start doing some pre-advertising to when we're gonna be on.
Yeah.
So we can get even more people to talk and discuss with us.
But we're growing and growing up to 632 people in here. I see a couple of favorites. So what up, Ya? What up, BJ?
Yep.
I see Game Time Racing.
Yeah, Moss.
Ben, I see you. So appreciate you guys, and make sure you tune in next time. For the last time, I'm DJ iWeb.
Dr. Flyfisher.
Defunct Retro.
We'll catch you all next time.